right now there is something special that is cooking over at West Meck.
Yes, sir.
Again, on the podcast last week, we gave y'all a really big shout out to where y'all have y'all got your first win of the game, win of the year. Y'all beat Barry last week. We spoke to that, but again, I have some personal connection to where Lutz is coming from, where my son played at last year, and seeing what he's done, even the hiring practices, where you brought in an amazing coach, Coach Chris, where like y'all are building something special over here. I like the guys that y'all have been able to bring in. There's clearly a culture change. I seen that y'all took off that Adidas, y'all threw up the Nike. It's a lot of interesting, fun things happening. So I guess starting off, Coach Lutz, AD here. When you stepped in here to where you're at now, what has been the journey for that? Bring the mic as close as you can. It's music, so we got it turned down a little bit.
Well, gotcha, man. It's been a journey. I would definitely have to say it's been a journey when I got here. One of the things that the former principal told me when I got here is that the students, the community, the staff, they didn't feel athletics. Yeah. So they were just like, hey, whatever you do when you come in, we need to feel athletic. So one of the first things that I did when I got here, I don't have the shirt on. I don't know if he does, but I basically outfitted everyone in the We Are t-shirts. It was a mantra that I came up with.
Okay.
That's to kind of basically bring the community, the school, the staff, students, everybody together as one. So as We Are West Meck. So it's similar to the shirt that I have on, but it has We Are right up above it, which is basically like I said, again, just to kind of bring us all together as one. And that's going to be our motto going forward. That's the only thing that you'll see us in. It's just the logo by itself or We Are. So that was the first thing that I wanted to do, just to get people to feel that, come together as one. And then really from there, my first hire was the basketball position.
Yeah.
Little do folks know, I told him when we had our first conversation, he was actually in the playoffs at the time.
Okay.
Well, he didn't know.
CIS?
He was a CIS. He didn't know. But I had my eye on him. He was a young coach, connected to the grassroots system, just somebody that was hungry, and I could see that he was one that would accept the challenge. And he did when I had that first conversation with him. He said, hey, one thing that would make me want to come over there is to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Is to really turn the program around.
That's
and
what's up.
By golly, has he done that, you know what I'm saying, since he's been here. I hired him in May, and he's been getting nothing but rave reviews, just saying that the boys are carrying themselves different. They feel the excitement around it. They're carrying themselves in a totally different way. There's just a lot of excitement around the basketball program just in general. A lot of folks was kind of looking forward to this part of the year, and it's really exciting. We were able to end a 26-game losing streak last year. Unfortunately, the team was, went 0-25, and they lost actually 2 chambers in the first round of the conference tournament the prior year, which gave them that 26th game. So it's been an exciting time. I'm not going to talk too much, but the journey has been it's been interesting, but it's been exciting at the same time. It's been a lot of hard work, but I think we're doing great things over here.
Yeah, no,
most definitely, bro.
Agree.
Most definitely.
I think that in my opinion, again, just is an outside observer. Seeing, even if you go from like social media imprint to athletic hiring, just all the aesthetics of a program that from the outside as just a parent that you see, I think that you've done an amazing job. Last question. I know you're a busy man. You are running this whole facility right now, so I don't want to hold you too much. But again, I love for you to speak about what you've seen in Coach Chris right here, and introduce him as we let you go.
So again, Coach Chris is he's a man of many hats. What I'm saying? He's a son. He's a great friend. He's a leader here in the community. He works real close with Phenom Hoops, as well as he's a leader of young men. And I'm happy and proud to say he is my head men's basketball coach. What he has done here has been nothing short of extraordinary. For what he has been able, the excitement he's been able to bring. One thing that's super important to me when we had our conversation, when we got this thing started, as I told Chris, I said, I don't care about the transfers.
Yeah.
I want my kids home. You know, I say transfers because we know people are transferring. That's why I said that word. But I said, hey, I want my kids home. I don't care. I want to compete with the kids that are in 28214, 28208, and let's go at the city with the kids that belong to West Meck.
That's what's
so
up.
That's
bro.
what we were able to do is basically bring some kids home that were at other schools. They trust Chris, being a part of Team United, and he has done nothing but just put a team together, and they're disciplined. They're still working through some things, and I'm going to let him speak on that. But what he's brought to the system is just accountability and discipline and hard work. And I think that's what's really taking the things to another level. And, of course, I know you mentioned the social media. That's where the kids are. So if you want to attract your kids to come back home, you have to have a social media imprint to do that. And that's one thing that we did along with the Nike. Kids will wear Adidas if they have to. But he told me coming in, Coach, AD, if we can switch to the Nike, I need us to switch to the Nike. So I was able to make some things happen.
Need
and
that check.
Glad that he was able to do that because the kids are super excited. But I'm going to let y'all talk to him, man. Like we're just getting started. We had a week one, game one win versus Barry. West Side rivalry. We got another West Side rivalry tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Versus Harding. Yeah.
Coach,
this is to be the Coach Ed. This is another West Side rivalry, but this is our home opener. So I'm expecting the nest. Yes, we call this gym the Hawks Nest.
As it should be, baby.
It should be rocking tomorrow. So it's going to be an exciting time. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Coach Chris does the rest of the season and how the school, the community, and everybody just rallies behind him.
Got him. Last question for you before you get out of here. So, again, you was over at Chambers as assistant AD. You came over here as the head AD. What has been some of the noticeable differences going from like the assistant to like now all the weight of a program and a school's athletics is on you?
I think we all understand. We've all been in the assistant coach spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But as Coach Fraser has always said, it's a different monster once you slide down that seat.
Oh, nah,
you know what I'm saying?
That first chair mean a little bit different.
Yes, so that's what I'm in the first chair now as AD. So, yes, it's different. Like now, I was able to kind of sit back, let Coach Felder, Coach Lash, Coach Richardson, the guys that are tremendous ADs that I've worked under, they're at different schools and things of that nature now, Felder at Chambers. They were in the head seat. So I was kind of able to maneuver around and do what needed to be done, fill holes, fill gaps for them while they were in the high seat. So now it's on me to change the culture, to change the narrative, to change the optics. It is a little tiresome. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hard work, a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't see. You know what I'm saying? But it's fun and exciting at the same time once you get to see the product of what of the hard work that you've been putting in has come. Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. So again, that is Coach Lutz. Again, head AD over at West Meck. He is the guy. Again, affectionately calling him now the culture changer. He came over here and he has changed the culture at West Meck.
I still got work to do. But I appreciate that.
Oh, nah, for sure, brother. You're doing a good job, man.
Thank you, sir.
Coach Chris.
With that said,
Coach Chris, underrated athletes.
Yes,
my
sir.
God.
Yes,
this guy, man. Come on, introduce yourself, bro. Let us know who he is. Put the mic up a little something.
Athletes camps.
Yes, sir.
First underrated athletes camps. But for those that don't know, I'm Coach Chris, head basketball coach over here at West Meck, the new West Meck.
Well, you next. We just need you to wait for us.
The new West Meck.
Yes, the new
West Meck, baby. Love to hear that.
We gonna get to you about like you do the scouting. We didn't see you at the Chambers game, so I know that you got a game plan for us because we play y'all in about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
but,
on my birthday, matter of fact.
But what you have done here at some of the kids that you have been able to buy into and get over here, I think has been an amazing job. I guess talk to us. This is start you off here. Being connected to the grassroots, how has that been impactful with you becoming a head coach over here?
I mean, to me, it means everything. Everything is connected in this basketball world. So for me, a lot of the kids trust me because they know what level I coach at when it comes to the grassroots. A lot of kids know I can help them get to the next level because of the connections.
Yeah.
Just working with Phenom One, they know I'm around the right people. Being with Team United, they know I'm around the right people connection wise. Certain calls that if they were in other places they may not get from that coach. And then a lot of people may or may not know I'm really heavy in the player development side. So whether I'm posting it or not, I'm always in the gym working with high school guys, college guys, guys that are playing overseas, whatever the case may be, just helping guys get better. So these kids see that I'm very well rounded and I got my, my hands in a lot of different things to where I can be able to help them succeed in the game of basketball, but also life.
Sure.
So just like I said, being around these grassroots, whether it's running events, coaching, player development, whatever the case may be, it just helps me, be more prepared to help these kids out in this landscape. It's a crazy landscape now, especially with recruiting. So these kids just able to buy into me a little bit easier because they see the work that I put in, they see the people that I'm around. And then when they're here for practice with me these 2.5, 3 hours, they're seeing things that translate to the game, man, right away. So it's just them buying in, just one, them seeing my resume, but then two, your resume can say anything in the world, but when you in here in this gym, it's got to make sense. Absolutely, and it's got to make sense. So just putting in that work day in and day out, and I don't do nothing. I don't tell them anything I can't do. I lead the way. So we doing 2-a-days, 5 a.m. workouts, whatever the case may be. Like I'm setting the tone early. Like, nah, we're not gonna be like all these other programs that just say they want it. We're going to really try to separate ourselves and do different things. And they just see how hard I work, so it helps them be able to buy in.
Oh, no, for sure. Nah, and it's definitely showing, though, bro. Like, I mean, even just from the videos that have been put out, which y'all were doing over here, man, the summertime, the fall time, if you know Charlotte basketball, you know the kids involved, it was like, boy, they got some brewing over there at West Meck. Got something brewing. And, 3 of your kids, I used to coach myself, so of course, I have a heart for those kids in Rod and League, Nas, and RJ, So them 3 kids they start out with me in 2nd grade, So just to see them matriculate as well and get an opportunity to really show their games and actually break out and what I'm going to go ahead and put out for them, have a great year.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's just a blessing to see these guys, see yourself in that role, see Coach Lutz, man, just see a school that I know when I was in high school back in the late 90s, early 2000s, that was a reputable school. You came to West Meck, hey, it wasn't no cakewalk. Nah, you had Tony Conley, John Collar, Will Howard over here. You had some hoopers over here that were proud of West Meck. They were proud to be West Meck Hawks and everything like that, bro. So just seeing them over here, seeing the transformation, the Nike, everything, bro, it brings joy to my heart to see a school that I know that was competitive, kind of not be as there, but get back there, man.
That's the special thing, just trying to be a part of that piece of the puzzle that turns everything back around. Because there's potential here. There's definitely potential here. We just got to have the right people in place, and we got to put the work in and day out.
Oh, nah, for sure, bro. For sure, man. And hey, keep at it, bro. Keep at it for real.
Absolutely.
I guess, are they coming off a 26? Was it
26 game losing streak?
Right. So let me ask you this. Getting that first win here with the program, you got some kids that went through that with the program.
Absolutely.
How does it feel to kind of deliver that first one, and just see the work that you put in actually really, really pay off?
Absolutely. To be honest, I'm happy for them. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. I say it humbly, but that's just what I'm used to doing. Losing feels weird to me. I don't like that feeling. So everywhere I went, again, I say it humbly, I've won. So for me, it was just more being happy for the kids that had to go through that the last year and a half. These fans, being happy for the fans that had to go through that this last year and a half. Absolutely. So I was more happy for them, but I needed them to understand, this should be normal for y'all. Get used to this. We didn't play a perfect game. In my opinion, we didn't deserve to win that game. We won by 11, but we didn't deserve to win that game because we didn't do a lot of things that we work on day in and day out, a lot of our principles. So it's a lot of work to do, especially if you want to be the school like Hardin, coached by Ed Cook, and that's what I'm trying to get them to understand. So I wasn't even happy after the win. I was happy for the kids and the fans. A win is a win, and they've been through a lot. So we're not going to just go past that, just act like it didn't happen. But for me, it's just trying to get them to understand if you want to be a winning program, it's got to be regular. You got to act like how I'm acting about this. Let's go ahead and get ready for this next game. Let's go ahead and get prepared. I left the game. I went home watching film on Hardin. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get their mentals where my mental is at.
I love it. I love it. So again, y'all have, and we talked about y'all last week on the podcast, but in general, y'all Hardin. I feel like it's one more school. Gary just starting to turn the corner as well. I think that there is a new resurgence of schools that were previously written off.
Yep.
And this matchup that y'all have with Hardin, I think that these are two sleeper teams, in my opinion. That's going to upset a lot of schools coming down the line. Again, you ain't got to say that you had a coach, but like I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. I think that we're going to see a lot of upsets against teams that, quote unquote, y'all not supposed to win, but due to really, really good coaching, really good player development. I think that y'all are sleeper teams. Walking into this game tomorrow, you said that you from the Team United ilk, so that you'd have been up close and personal with Ed Cook. Yeah, give me your mindset going into this game. I like this is gonna be a good one. I mean, this is your first home game of the year. Talk to us.
I mean, I won a state championship with Ed Cook over at Northside.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, it's a lot to it. That's one of my mentors. Great guy, great coach. He's never wanted nothing but the best for me. So
yeah,
I mean, just to be honest, again, it's another game to me. Just to keep it real with you, I'm gonna prepare how I prepare for anybody.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have my kids ready like I would have them ready if we was playing Oak Hill, who's out here right now. I mean, it doesn't change for me. It's a process. It's things that you got to do to give your team the best chance to win. You got to prepare a certain type of way. So for me, it's just another day for myself, getting my kids prepared and making sure I'm on my P's and Q's. So. I've been preparing since last weekend. Like I told you, just watching film, seeing what they do, making sure we have something to counter it, making sure my kids prepared. Any questions they may have, make sure I already got the answer ready for them. Because like I said, we playing against another good coach who's going to have his kids ready to play hard. And so my thing is, I can't coach effort. We got to already be prepared for that, and I start some practice.
Yeah. If you know anything about a Coach Ed team,
man, they're
gonna run through the wall
and they're gonna defend.
Yep.
So for me, it's just having my guys ready for different type of defenses, man, in zone, and then making sure that we don't let nobody come in our house playing harder than us. And then after that, everything else to take care of itself. But we just gotta be prepared and we gotta be ready to play harder.
Yes, sir. Trey, I'm gonna toss it to you for some questions.
Oh shoot, man! Hey, look, man, I like what you do. I'm watching everybody's landscape, looking at what they're doing. The thing I like about your team, bro, is you got a bunch of, I wouldn't even say underdog kids, just kids that deserve a chance. And they was in the wrong situation, and now they're in the right situation. So I'm always rooting for coaches like that, because I started with Ed at Grind. You know what I'm saying? So I know how. So we know how that feel to go from a big program to kind of go over independent, and then you like an underdog, and you want to win those games. So I'm rooting for you, bro. I mean, no knock to Ed, but I want to see a good game. Absolutely. And I want to see like your guys step up, because I watch Ed. And I just gave him his flowers on how that defense looked. It looked crazy. They running around, and I just want to see how your boys responded. And I think you got them prepared. I see what you put on social media. You in the gym
all day, every day. That's what I do. That's what I live. That's what I tell these kids. This is my life right here. And I made a change. I went to UNC Charlotte. And I said before I graduated, I was going to make basketball my life. I always been playing, always loved it.
Yeah.
But, I was doing other things. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to lock in, make this my life, because I know I can go far with it.
Yeah.
God's been blessing me. He's been putting me in the right situations around the right people. So it's not just all me.
Yeah.
But that's what I tell my kids. This is what I do. That's all I do. I love it. And I know God put me in this position to help,
help the
next generation out. So like you said, just having kids that have potential, have talent, but may have been in other situations that didn't let them flourish. That's what I take pride in, man. Just being able to help these kids that I know have potential, that I know have been maybe written off by other people or that are underrated, and help put them on the scene and get them that exposure and get them everything they deserve, and help give them an opportunity to play at the next level, if Lord willing. So that's what I pride myself on. That's what I did at CIS. That's what I'm going to try to do here.
Yes,
because I've been in the high school level with all the top talent, traveling around the country, all those different things. This is more fulfilling to me. Just helping these kids out from the neighborhood, helping these kids out that's been playing their whole life, but it's been written off. So I take pride in that, and I love it.
Hey, they appreciate it more too.
Absolutely.
I took this job that I got. It's middle school, but it's girls that don't know how to play.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So like, I want to show my work, and at least at the end of the year, they be a better team. You know, better players, better team. So I'm rooting for you, dog.
As well, man. That's our goal. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm happy we got that first win, but it's a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate all the support, but we got to keep working, man. We got to keep working.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. So I got 2 more questions for you. One, of course, as a head coach, you want to shout out all your kids, and you want to make sure that you show them love. So, who are some kids that over here with this group are primed for breakout years?
I would say Josiah Bridges, senior, 2026.
Okay.
Had a really good game last week, 22 points, about 4 rebounds, couple steals.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's kind of been under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
Not really talked about too much, but he's grown over the last couple of years. His IQ has grown. I can see him being a coach in the future, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But he's taking that leadership role. Like, he stepped up a lot this year. Because I've known him for
Is he the kid that he has locks?
Longer locks. Yep.
Oh yeah, I seen him earlier as I was just kind of setting up.
Known him for a couple of years.
It seemed like he was sitting out this practice, but you could see the leadership from him on the sideline.
Absolutely.
That was something that stuck out for me.
Yeah, he's grown. I remember when he went to Northside playing JV for Joe Adams, and he's grown over the last couple of years as a basketball player and as a leader. So I could see him. He's really buying into a lot of stuff that I'm trying to get everybody on the team on. He's really buying into it quick. Yeah. So I could see him having a really big year. And then Rylan Leak as well, just at that point guard spot, just being consistent, trying to get him, making the right reads.
Little pit bull.
Absolutely, man.
I like it.
He can change the game defensively once he buys into it day in and day out.
Yeah.
But also just running the team, man. I'm just trying to continue to help his IQ grow because he can do some things, man. His size, he gets written off, but since I saw him at Cox Mill years ago and Piedmont years ago, I knew if he was just in the right situation, he would be all right.
Oh yeah.
And then I think Nasir White. White, that's Sadiq White's little brother. He's another one that has a lot of raw talent, raw potential. It's just him locking in, being disciplined on both sides of the floor. And Nas can be special as well too. So he's loving it here. He's loved being coached hard. So I think he just needed somebody that could relate to him and coach him hard.
I was gonna say that, bro. I think you the guy for him because I seen him in North Meck, and the game I seen him, he went off. Yep. But I think because Sadiq was there, and he went off. But then after that, it kind of went, and I'm like, man, the coach must not be kind of like, and I like the coach over there, but it takes a guy to be able to be on his level and kind of like be patient with him, and he got to buy into you, and you buy into him. And because he's a unique player, we've watched Nas since second, third grade, so we know what he is, and you got to be able to handle him. And if you can't handle him, then you ain't gonna want to coach him. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah. Oh yeah.
We supposed to.
Yeah.
That's a relationship we got, and I hold him accountable. And and it's on Nas too. Like, can't blame any coach. It's on Nas. He knows he has to continue to grow on and off of the court and just be that right type of leader that we know he can be. But I think he can have a big year. I coached Sadiq in middle school for a little bit for AAU as well. So I've known, the family since then. And so he just felt comfortable as well. Me knowing that I had his brother years ago, his brother talking to him as well. So that just made him feel even more comfortable and him being able to trust me, man. So I'm excited to continue to help him grow.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So let me get you to put on your underrated athletes hat.
Okay.
We do have Davidson Day.
Yep.
We do have Oak Hill. We had Mbaku. He came over and he talked to us. I can name all the guys up there. You got Sharaf. You got Omari. You got Justin Whitfield. You got Xavier. You got big, tall Will Stevenson. Cody Peck. He ain't even out there right now, but it's another guy. So what are you looking for out of this game? We'll start there, and then I'm gonna get to predictions.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oak Hill, a lot of those guys are Team Mellow guys who played against them in the summer. So point guard. Yep. And they got LJ was with Team Thad.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a good game. I don't know.
What's the spread, man? What's the money line? What's the spread?
Oak Hill, 10.
Yeah, 10. Okay.
And it's only because they got a lot of Team Mellow guys that's been playing together.
Yeah, the chemistry.
And then they full of guys that's used to playing high-level basketball.
Yeah.
Davidson Day, they got a good 6 that's used to playing that high level basketball, but I think that chemistry from Team Mello can help come over and give Oak Hill that extra, what they need, and then that size as well. Yeah, they got the 3 big boys, but that guard play over here, that size on the wing and that perimeter. So for Team Oak Hill, I think their guard play, the size of their guards might be a little bit much for Davidson Day, but down low, I mean, Davidson Day has everything they need.
So let me ask you this. Now I'm putting on your coach hat. You see, again, Davidson Day, they got 3-footers.
Yeah.
They got Stevenson, they got Xavier, they got Cody.
Yep.
And again, they do have, very, very serviceable guards. I think that is putting it lightly. You got Sherrod right here.
Yep.
Let me see if I can get him
Whitfield.
on camera. Justin Whitfield.
Yes, sir.
To him right there.
2 really good guards.
Yeah. So, saying all of that to say, if you was game planning for y'all don't play the video.
No, we don't play.
All right, cool. So all right, so if y'all was if you was game planning for Davidson Day, what's the game plan you put together?
I'm game planning against Davidson Day.
Yes, sir. We getting into our basketball nerdy part, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. With my team, we're gonna have to zone them up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch up the zones and we're gonna speed up the guards. I'm gonna make the guards. They're gonna have to get 30 on us each.
Okay.
We're gonna speed them up, track them a little bit, but we definitely gonna have to zone them up a little bit just because of the size.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also we're gonna throw some full court. I mean, they got 3 7-footers out there. I mean, we only got 2 ball handlers out there for real. So we're gonna throw some pressure at them as well.
Make them make decisions.
And just make sure we rotate. But then they also gotta guard us too. So we smaller. We're gonna be quicker. We're gonna bring the bigs out. We're gonna space the floor 5 out, 4 out. Put them in ball screens, things of that nature. I think we got to get them in foul trouble. So don't just settle for threes. Go to the basket. Be strong. Make them have to move as well. So don't be stagnant with the ball. Move that ball quick. Bring them out. Make them have to move and guard. I mean, if you get them in foul trouble, they can't play. They can't produce during the game and hurt you. So I think it's going to have to be some zone, mixing the zone up so they don't get used to one thing. It's going to have to be some full court pressure as well. Speed these guards up. See if you can turn them over. And then offensively, we got to spread the floor. Get these big boys in foul trouble and put them in, ball screens as well. Absolutely. So something like that, and then we'll just adjust if need be. But the boys got to execute at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a fact. I like it. Trey, I'm gonna toss to you.
Any questions? No, man. You remember I gave you my game plan. But I said I'm gonna let y'all high school coaches worry about that. But I'm just looking at some of these players in these jerseys, and I'm just the high school portal is real. The AAU portal and the high school portal, it is real. Just to see these faces, on different teams. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
college.
Man. Yeah.
I'm about to say Sherrod was over at
Cox Mills. He was Victory Christian.
He was at Victory Christian. I think he won 2 straight. 2A championships.
Yeah.
Cody Peck, he was over at IMG.
Yep.
Amari, he was somewhere in the country. I can't remember the name of the school. You have Nick Arnold. He
Norman.
Lake
Norman. Yeah.
Then Xavier was at school on the east side of North Carolina, I believe, like Lakewood or something like that.
Yep. Listen, how quick it can change. That
man, it changed real quick.
Last year you had the kid. I can't remember his name. He played for Team Thad, the guard.
Which school?
He was at Davidson State last year, and then you had the guy,
Lincoln Vincent.
Lincoln Vincent.
Yeah,
and then you had the guy Isaiah Dennis. That's at UNC.
Absolutely.
But how quick it turned over.
Yeah,
it brought a whole new crop.
They got a good little pipeline going on. I don't say too much, but they got a good little pipeline going on.
Yeah,
and then they coach, really good coach, very respected.
Yeah,
resume speaks volumes as well. So he's able to get talent and keep talent. They trust him as well, just based off his resume too. I would. So I mean, shoot, with the team they had last year, I think they won the state championship. I think they won the state championship. So kids are going to want to keep coming to Davidson Day. Since I've been in high school, Davidson Day's been pretty good at all sports. So
definitely. That's the man right there. This is the Steve Smith Classic. Steve Smith just pulled up on us. But nonetheless, I know you got a lot of hands to shake, a lot of people to talk to. This has been a great conversation with you. Again, we would love to have you full form on like the full 2-hour podcast. Just getting in here again. You wear multiple hats, so it's interesting to hear you. Like you put on the like the show, not showcase, like the clinics for the kids,
the underrated athlete camps.
You have did the recruiting service, but you've also stepped on the assistant and head coach. So you've seen a lot of perspectives from this whole basketball.
Been an AD too.
Oh,
AD at Lake Christian, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been grinding for a little minute, but it's all been blessings, man. I just thank God for the opportunities I have, and I appreciate y'all for letting me come on here.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes,
we appreciate
sir.
you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Love what
dog.
y'all
Yes,
doing.
sir. Good luck.
Love
Yeah.
what y'all
Yes,
doing.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Again.